Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and this one might be shorter than usual. We kind of got to the end of the week, and I feel like crap. This is my last full day, because usually Sundays I just squat, sometimes squat lighter, do, a little GPP or some power snatches and call it quits. So I press 6 days a week, obviously, at least bench press. And I was even going to overhead press today, but my bench was tough today, so I just called it quits. But that aside, the squatting went pretty decent. My quads were throbbing afterwards, though, and I have a little bit of DOMs in them today. But, I woke up feeling bad. Like, I didn't think I was going to make it through my training today. And again, it comes to show you guys that sometimes how you feel is a lie. Like, of all things, the bench was tough, but my squatting wasn't really that hard. It was just under a 2-second concentric with my 455. So I'll have maybe my lighter day tomorrow, and then hopefully Monday we can go up another 5 pounds. Let's hope so. Bench press, though, was really, really hard. When you guys get there, you'll notice my 320, and it goes to show of just how fatigued I felt today. My 320, it stuck. Like, I timed it, I stuck 3/4 of the way up for a full 5 seconds. The bar is completely motionless for 5 seconds, and I had to just dig in and grind through it. And that's what you've got to do sometimes. I didn't intend it to be a grinder. None of my other 320s have been like that. But this is 6 days in a row doing 320. 6 days in a row. That fatigue is mounting. Just is what it is. But yeah, the squat was actually decent. Like I said, my quads are throbbing. We know they're my weak link on my squat, and I have days where they hurt and days where they don't. But, people say, well, why don't you do something else to bring your quads up? Well, in this case, because my quads have been bigger and stronger since I've been on YouTube, I've had a stronger squat, and I've seen my quads in the mirror, and I've got old photos, and I know how they used to look. They're smaller. I've just got to keep loading them with squats. That's fine. As long as I keep getting stronger on my squat, my quads will grow, and if they don't, maybe the GPP work, eventually more GPP where I incorporate some of that, I'll give them a little more volume. But they'll get there. I'm just going to have to be consistent, and I just know they're the weak link, and I've just got to live with it, deal with it. You're always going to have a weak link, and that doesn't always mean that weak link needs special addressing. Maybe at a certain point, let's say I get to a 550 squat and I'm stalled there a long time, and then my quads are a problem. Okay, we incorporate some safety bar squats or something. That's when I invest in other equipment. Because truth be told, I like front squats, and I think they're a great exercise. I think front squats are a great exercise for certain athletes. I think they're a great exercise for people bodybuilding. I remain unconvinced that they carry over that well to back squats for powerlifting. And it's not to say I don't do front squats sometimes, but, at the end of the day, I don't know that they do. I think the safety squat bar carries over better personally. So if I need something that's going to give me that extra forward lean, maybe work my quads a little more similar to a front squat, I'm going to do it with a safety bar squat, because I can use, similar mechanics that'll carry over to my back squat, or at least enough of a hybrid. So I would rather do that if I have to do so. But for now, my squats are still going up. All right. We've been going up consistently on the squats. So, keep hammering away at it. Keep hammering away at it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So we get over to the bench, and it was tough. And I'm going to get to my chin-ups in a minute. I'm going to do something different on my chin-ups. I might need to make a whole video about it, of where I got the information. I figured out why my bicep insertion keeps hurting down at my forearm. I'm doing my chin-ups wrong. And it's me trying to get that last inch or two at the top. My chin-ups are turning into a wrist curl. And at a certain point, I've got to go, okay, the full range of motion at the bottom, we know we need that. That stretch at the bottom, it's not just about building strength or a test of strength or show of strength. It's about you get extra engagement that you don't get anywhere else. That stretch really matters on things like the biceps at the bottom. It really does, and your lats. But at a certain point, when my lats and biceps are not able to lift me further due to my own biomechanics, and I'm trying to get that chin completely over the bar, I'm using my forearms to do it, and I'm wrist curling myself up. And if I keep that up, I'm going to get hurt. Oh, there's my stick on the bench press. Look at that. I'm stuck. Oh, I got it, though. It was a grinder. It is what it is. It probably would have passed in comp. Who knows? But, it was a grinder. It was hard. So the chin-ups, notice I'm trying to keep my fingers like hooks now. And again, it's not with this nonsense. Oh, it takes your arms out. It takes your biceps out. That's bodybuilder nonsense. What I'm doing with that is so that I keep my wrist cocked back a little bit so that I can't turn it into a wrist curl and use my forearms to pull myself up that last 2 inches, that last inch or two. And that's what I've been doing, just trying to get that top. And when I grabbed this 55 and I just did it the normal way, like the way I did there on that warm up, and I did a hang and pulled up, it was easy. I'm like, seriously? I just stop right there and I don't let it turn into a wrist curl? Oh, wow, that was easy. That was light. Yeah, because my forearms didn't have to do all the work at the top. So, you know, I've got strong enough biceps and lats. Use them. I mean, that's really a lot of the reason I'm doing this exercise. I mean, it's just good functional exercise all around. I mean, chin-ups are great exercise all the way around, but at the end of the day, am I trying to use them to build every damn muscle in my body? I mean, do I really need to try to use them to build my forearms? No, and I'm going to get hurt. I'm eventually going to tear that tendon if I keep this up. And I notice it's still slightly inflamed from yesterday with that PR of doing it. But today it hurt less after doing my chin-ups than it did before because I didn't try to get that additional wrist curl at the top. And I think that matters a lot. It really mattered. And again, like I said, that might be its own video. But there we go. There we go. See, I don't try to go all the way over. I just get my chin to the bar. That's good enough. Because I got a dead hang at the bottom. So I'm happy with that. No need to hurt myself. So I hope this has been informative. And I will talk to you guys next time. It was less than 10 minutes. Oh no, my ad money. It's all good, guys. I ain't worried about it.